Although the human condition can be at times very dramatic, because we live in this human body with all these things happening around us, the teaching says it's not desperate, that we can do something about it, and that we can gain some freedom not by being ambitious for our path, for our search, but to be calm and have the desire to move towards being fully human and beyond. So the ways to do this. One way is learning through mistakes. So we all know that we can make mistakes. And now we learn that we can learn from that. And to do that, we need to put pride under control. We can also be free from enemies, from the inner enemies, whether it's self-will or self-importance or doubt or fear or anger. We can find words of inspiration, make a world of harmony and peace. If we can let go of impatience and go to the goddess Saraswati, with music and joy. And we can pursue our path. We have, and Swami Radha always said this, it's your sincerity that will get you there. So sincerity, devotion, honesty, and humility. And then we are granted those, the goddess always is granting at the same time. Don't fear, and granting boons, don't fear. No, always take the next step. Step into your life, into what's there, just as it is, and see it transformed by the boons that you get. So another way is to be free from worldly desires and see the greater responsibility then that you have. That's just waiting there, and you find that in your selfless service. And then the major thing is to identify with the light. And simply by repeating to each person, whether you do it silently or aloud, the divine in me salutes the divine in you. Bring that connection of the light to each person. So what it brings is, and what we can connect with, is a deep silence. And in that silence, you can hear the voice, your inner voice, the voice of the soul or the self, the highest self, the inner guru. And by listening, become aware of that steady, serious unfolding of really knowing something about you. And when you know something about you, you know something about everyone. Because that is what we start with, the human condition, dramatic as it is. And everyone has that well of peace. We're always curious about how in the Kundalini system, in the relaxation, that peace is connected with emotions, with the emotional part of us. But what is it that brings the peace? How do we get those glimpses of peace? Those whispers? So when we're in that quiet place, then the mental waves are calm, peaceful, and we are calm and peaceful. And it touches the heart and opens the heart. And it takes us beyond the intellect, beyond the clouds of selfishness, because they veil the peace and the harmony, to a true knowledge that comes from your experience of being in that place of quiet, of peace, of harmony.